First at 6, emotions boiling over. Two brothers in blue doing their jobs, now gone forever. Cobb County deputies Marshall Irvin Jr., a husband and father of two, and Jonathan Koleski, also leaving behind a wife. Both men killed while serving a warrant. And just in tonight, our first look at the men involved. Christopher Golden. He is charged with the actual murders. Another man, Christopher Cook, seen there. He is the man the deputies were trying to serve with a warrant, and he is facing theft charges tonight. Those suspects facing a judge for the very first time within the last 2 hours. Moments after that hearing ended, Cobb County law enforcement speaking with a heavy heart.
The men and women in law enforcement do this job knowing on the front end that they may have to give their life for this job. They do it to avenge violence. They do it to seek justice for victims. They do it to prevent incidents like this from happening. Their goal is to protect human beings that they don't know.
Those deputies arrived at this home in the Hampton Glen subdivision to serve the warrant. Moments later, gunshots. We have team coverage tonight, starting with Patrick Quinn. And Patrick, an update as we just saw from the sheriff's office and the police department this afternoon.
It's really been a trying 24 hours, and yes, we are learning more. Flags there at half staff across Cobb County. We now know the identities of the two suspects. They are in jail just behind me. We also know more about the two deputies who were killed, and yes, just moments ago we learned more about the incident itself, about the exchange of gunfire that happened at roughly 7:45 last night. And we just stepped out of a press conference involving Cobb County Sheriff's Office and the Cobb County Police Department, and it was just before 8 o'clock, the two deputies, Marshall Samuel Irvin and Jonathan Randall Koleski, showed up to serve an arrest warrant to Christopher Cook for theft. It was then that from inside the home in the Hampton Glen neighborhood that Christopher Golden pulled out a gun, pointing it at the deputies in the driveway. Cobb PD Chief of Police Stuart Van Hooser broke down to us what happened next.
The deputies, both deputies, gave that individual loud, clear verbal commands to drop the weapon. He did not do that. At that point, there was an exchange of gunfire between the subject and the deputies. Both deputies were struck by gunfire, and both deputies succumbed to their wounds.
Now, that's some of what we know, but there also is a lot that we do not know. Officials, they would not answer what type of gun Christopher Golden used during the shooting. They also did not answer if they knew that Christopher Golden was inside the house at the time when they were going to serve this arrest warrant. They also would not tell us because of concern over legal questions what Golden's background was, his criminal history. We also asked the sheriff if they would change their tactics on when they serve arrest warrants, how they serve arrest warrants in light of this double shooting. He said that is something that we will assess over the course of this investigation. Live tonight in Cobb County, Patrick Quinn, CBS 46 News.